Hi, my name is Ahmad Solihin bin Makno, and today I'm going to present to you my experience in industrial training at NASASoft. My industrial training start 22nd of March till 22nd of June. So, what is NASASoft? What company is it? And where is it? What department they have? What kind of job they do? So, let's start where it's located at. NASASoft is located at Empire Soho, at Empire Subang, pretty much at Subang Jaya. From my house to NASASoft, it's pretty much for me to drive to LRT, LRT Jelate and take train to LRT Subang, which is 20 stop. Takes about 1 hour to arrive there, and from there I can just walk 10 minutes to reach at Empire Soho. So there is four departments. The first department is the business. Business department is pretty much they finding us the client, they handling pretty much in human resource, they are part of them, and that's pretty much what they do. The art department is preparing us an asset like UI, background image, or 3D model. Unity department, which is the department I'm under, is handling a gamification, something like a AR or VR, and that's all. Tech, deva- Tech department is the one a big department. They pretty much handling on the website. That's what they do. And Android smartphone application base. That's Android application base or backend. They're handling a backend. So what kind of job they do? One that I say before, gamification, mobile app, VR and AR, website development. So during my experience there, during my first day, I was given a task to learn photon amplifier. This will be used for the project, which I will later on talk about. So what is photon? Photon is pretty much an API that we use for the multiplayer game. It's use a photon to connect from different PC that is not local and join it through online where Photon provide a service for pretty much a server for the multiplayer. PlayFab also provide the server, but they handle on the saving a data. They pretty much a database. So what did they do? Let's say something like when the player go through a progress like level up or getting something or reach at one point of the place, this information will store inside their server rather than inside local where player can have access to. And they also PlayFi also provide the login and sign up system for the play for us to implement. So during the project, I will handle on Nexus space, but during during the time that I handle the Nexus space, I was given a task to handle a few small tasks like Unit 10, which is I need to find an API that is suitable to implement the playing a video, MP4 video, either to any other platform like smartphone, VR, or computer. Then the next one is for me to handle on the saving the progress if the player disconnect from the internet. For the Slanka, I was given a 2 days task to prepare a proof of concept for my boss, which is the head of department of Unity, to give to the client. During my task on the Nessa space is pretty much for me to implement a login system which using a playfab login and sign up. Then player can choose what character they want, and it will spawn that character inside the one room, which we call it exhibition, where other player also will spawn. This also implement using a photon. Then I also implement the chat system where the player can chat to each other, where photon also have. So what's the problem? The first problem is the lockdown. Now during the lockdown, we we have we were tasked our task is to work at home, and that is not really a problem, but the problem is for us, for me, is to adapt to the new environment. And one of the problem is the distraction. The distraction is not really come from me to from entertainment like playing games or watching a video, but it's from my responsibility. Now when I work at the office, my responsibility is at the office. But when I work at home, I have when I at home, I have responsibility at home, which is handling like preparing food, clean out the house, or buy grocery. But when I work from home, these two kind of mix up together, where I need to help my mom to buy a grocery, to buy food, to prepare food, or clean up the house, or helping my sibling also. I did I did inform them uh, to limit themselves, to avoid uh, to asking me a lot of tasks, because I have a responsibility with my work. The second thing is a project that corrupt. Now this is on me. This project is come from the Nexus Space project. When I doing the project, my boss did inform me about uh to check the uh project inside the smartphone like Android or Apple. But I didn't take it serious because I was trying to finish up all my tasks, and I thought that it's pretty much more or less same. But when I built the games inside my smartphone, and I kind of noticed that the game is not s- the the game is not really, it cannot give any input when I press like a button. I cannot give any input. And this I did inform my boss, and we try to find the solution inside the internet. In the end, we decide to redo the project from scratch, where I need to create a new project and import bit by bit from the old project to the new one, and it takes about 1 to 2 weeks. This the reason for me to take that long is because when I import from the old to the new, I need to make sure to know what's the cost of it. That's why I do it that slow. So in conclusion, I pretty much adapt to different environment. It's like working and study is kind of like different thing. And another thing is the difference between work from office and work from home. Actually, I did experience both sides, work from office and work from home. Then the second thing is what I didn't learn inside university. Now, what university prepare us is what we need to learn, and it's not what we want to learn. It's not what we want to learn. The work, they always change different API, different stuff, but university is like teaching us the foundation of it. So for us to adapt to different type of API or library or codes, it's not, it won't take too much of a problem for us. Then the third thing is managing life between work and private life. That's all for me today.